September 19th, 2023. What we have here is a new personal best for the widest plant that I've ever had. My previous widest was a tidal marsh amaranth in 2008 that stretched 16 feet across and about 18 foot tall. This is over 21 feet across and about 18 foot 9 long, tall. So you can see these are side branches. This branch here is almost 15 foot just by itself. We have some over here, 12 and 13. You have a smaller one down here. And then here's the seed head. This particular plant is a male. I believe it to be a hybrid between a giant amaranth and a tidal marsh amaranth. And my reasoning for this is because it has characteristics of both. My giant amaranth tend to get over 20 some foot tall. 18 would be on the smaller side for a giant amaranth, where a tidal marsh amaranth, which is its northern cousin, was generally 15 foot, big end, 18. The tallest I've ever had was 21 foot, and that was a while ago. That was like 2009. But you can see by this leaf is very large. Here's another large leaf. These are big leaves. That would suggest to me a giant amaranth. Tidal marsh amaranth have very similar, almost identical looking leaves, but they're usually very, very narrow. But what suggests a tidal marsh amaranth to me is these seeds. You almost see like seed balls all on the stem. And I've never seen this on a pure giant amaranth, but I have seen it on a tidal marsh amaranth many times. And another reason that I suspect it is, the stalk is intermediate in size. This stalk is about 11 inches in circumference. My other giant tidal marsh amaranth was very similar. Huge wide when you get a real big one like this. Huge, big sweeping stalks. So strangely, this one was very straight. It was being supported by other plants that had fallen, so it just went straight out across. So I put a measuring tape here so we can see I started measuring from the base of the root, and we moved down the plant. And then we get down to here, and we have 18 foot 9 inches. So 18 foot 9 inches about. So that's a rough estimate how big it is. Now, just to get an idea how far across, when I measured in the garden was about 21 foot 6 or so. So we go across here, and we have 11 foot, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't have to be exact. Gives you an idea. So go to the other end. The phone. Just to give you an idea. That's almost like 10 exact, so it gives you 21.6. Now, just to show you how big now remember, this is a branch. This is not. I'm going to put this up against the house so you can see actually how big. This is just one branch off the plant, not the plant itself. All right. So we see that branch is very impressive. Single branch off that plant. So, unfortunately, not going to get any seed from this particular one, but hopefully it fertilized some of the other ones. This did flower early, so if it was, it'd be either tidal marsh hybrids or tidal marsh amaranth, because I don't think there were any giant amaranths flowering at the time when this flowered. So, there you go. New personal best for widest plant.